Thank you for joining us for 9 News Now and a quick look at your evening headlines. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. An investigation is underway after a deputy-involved shooting in Assumption Parish. We're told the sheriff was among those injured. This was the scene along Bayou Drive. The Assumption Parish Sheriff's Office says one of their deputies shot a person who opened fire on them as they were responding to a shooting call. We're told that the sheriff, Leland Falcon, was grazed by a bullet but is expected to be okay. 2 people were sent to the hospital, including the suspected shooter. State Police is taking over this investigation. We'll have an updated report for you with more details tonight on 9 News at 10. LSU says it will be closing Highland Road to all traffic during game day unless you have an LSU parking permit. The change comes after 2 back-to-back shootings during the past 2 of the last 3 home games on campus. LSU says it wants to cut down on unruly behavior on campus for game days, which officials believe led to those shootings. They're also closing off Unity Field indefinitely, which is located on the corner of Highland and South Stadium Drive across from the Parker Coliseum. LSU President Matt Lee says police tracked both shootings back to Unity Field and wants to put an end to explicit loud music, drug use, and unruly behavior that he says led to those shootings. A local sheriff is issuing a big apology tonight to the family of a murdered police officer. St. Gabriel officer Devin Booty was found stabbed to death in his home back in June. After his death, the Iberville Parish Sheriff Brett Stassi revealed he had been in the process of investigating the officer over accusations of corruption. The officer now says those accusations came from the officer's suspected killer and were all false. With the St. Gabriel chief and Booty's family beside him, the sheriff issued a public apology to the officer's family, the police department, and the community.
Let me tell you, when the words came out of my mouth that day, I wish I could have put them back. But after we looked into this case, we investigated every possible angle that we could, and I learned that these words could not be was not true and could not be sustained.
The Attorney General also looked into the accusations and did not find any evidence to support them. 9:02 now. Let's check of your weather over to meteorologist Henry Blakes. Henry.
Looking to be great for our weather for tonight. We've got a fair sky for the moment. Great shot of the Capitol building, courteous of our Sky 9 camera, brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. We're at 68 degrees in the Baton Rouge area. The wind is calm. And for tonight, some of us may wake up to a little bit of patchy fog tomorrow morning, but lows are going to be right near 60 degrees. So it's going to be a couple of degrees warmer for tomorrow morning. But during the afternoon, expect more sunshine, but highs are going to be in the mid to upper 80s, and with a little more humidity, the mugginess that we're so accustomed to may not be appreciative of because it doesn't feel all that great, but that's going to be gradually returning tomorrow and over the weekend, in addition to some rain chances coming to play thanks to a cool front that's going to be pushing through. That's going to bring rain chances to us over the weekend. Only a slight chance at 30% for Saturday during the afternoon and evening. Not expecting either Saturday or Sunday to be a washout, but notice Saturday night and into Sunday morning is when we have the greater chances of scattered showers and thunderstorms, and a few may become severe. The chances are still on the low side, but pretty much anyone along and north of the I-10-12 corridor, you are under that risk of maybe a pop-up severe thunderstorm or 2. And if anything does become severe, the main threats are going to be gusty wind and maybe some brief heavy downpours. The worst of the weather is going to remain well to our north along I-20 from Jackson into Monroe and Shreveport for Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. Our chances are going to be Saturday night and into Sunday morning ahead of that cool front. But thankfully, the frontal system will be out of here before Sunday afternoon, and that's going to give us nice drier weather for the second half of your Sunday and into Monday. But fall weather is going to be in the air again. We got another front coming through on Tuesday, and then that drops our temperatures into the 70s and low 80s by the middle of next week. Liz?
Henry, thank you. Hey, remember, our 9 News app is a great way to keep up with all the things going on in our area. So if you haven't already, make sure you get that free download. You can scan the code there on your screen. Friends, thank you for joining us for this quick look at your headlines. Our next newscast is 9 News at 10 on WAFB. We'll see you there.